Hello, hello, friends. A couple weeks ago, I requested some puzzles revolving around the numbers 4, 13 for my birthday. So we're working through that series right now. This is episode 15, I believe. There's a bunch of these. Today we have Hello, Hello, Friends by MaizeGator. 7x7 chaos construction. Divide the grid into 7 regions and place the digits 1 through 7 into every row, column, and region. Ooh, okay, chaos construction. So we don't have our typical box size here, right? We need to figure out where the boxes are going to be. And they're going to be 7 regions with 7 digits in each, it sounds like. 1 through 7 in every row, column, and region. Okay, so we do still have to follow rows and columns rules also. Numbers 1 through 7 once each in each of these. And then whenever we make our own regions, it'll be the numbers 1 through 7 once each in there as well. We have X sums. A clue outside the grid indicates the sum of the first X cells in the direction of the clue, where X is the first digit seen in the direction of the clue. So the C, the HA, the TTY, and the KATHY are going to be our X sums clues. It'll tell us the sum. Whatever digit goes here, so let's say this is a 5. The first 5 digits here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 5 digits are going to sum to C, whatever C is. We don't know what that is. Or if this is a 2, the first 2 digits will sum to be K, whatever K is. We also have region building. The X cells seen in an X sum clue. Okay, so let's put this 2 back for a second. So these 2 cells seen by an X sum clue belong to the same region. Nice. While the X plus 1th cell belongs to a different region. Okay, so if this was a 2, these 2 numbers sum to K. They're also part of the same region. And then the next cell in the row here would be this one, and this is going to be part of a different region. Okay, that's really cool, actually. So this is not actually 2. In the other example, if this was a 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would all be part of the same region, and then this would have to be part of a different region. Okay. What else do we have? We have cipher. The letters C, H, A, T, Y, and K all stand for a unique digit from 0 to 9. Leading zeros in the tens place are not allowed. Okay, so, wow, these are all different digits from 0 to 9. So I'm placing 1 through 7 in the puzzle. Outside here, these are digits 0 through 9. Zeros in the tens place are not allowed. Okay, so the 2-digit numbers will be like 1, 9 or 7, 2 or something. Wow. We're going to figure out what that is. Cells clued by a birthday cake are either 4, 1, or 3. Oh, I just looked at the time and it said 314. That's pi. Very cool. How do we want to get started? As always, there's a link to the puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well as a link to a playlist with all the other 413 puzzles I've solved, and a link to all the Sudoku-ish puzzles I've solved, and a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit a puzzle. My hair is still wet, so it's bothering me. Can you tell? I got a new sweater! It has a dinosaur on it. It's very soft. It's very comfortable, actually. I'm very surprised. I know as soon as I wash it, it's not going to be soft anymore, right? Ooh, okay. Well, wow. What do we want to think about? We have CHATYK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different numbers are going to be used here. Okay. Okay, if we're using the numbers 1 through 7, well, this isn't going to be... What's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4? If you go to 5, that's 15, 6 makes it 21, 7's 28. So, like, these won't be any bigger than 28. If this was like a 7 and this was the whole column, which it can't be because these cakes are 4, 1, and 3. That's important. Sometimes my 3 doesn't work. Okay. If this was a 1, let's start here. Actually, this is good. If this was a 1, this is a 2-digit number. It's either going to be 11 or 22. Actually, we know that because I can't go any higher than 28, so there's no way it'd be 33. T's are going to be 1s or 2s. If this was a 1, though, this would be broken because there's no way you get 1 for a 2-digit number. If this was a 3, I could have 3 digits that sum to 11 or 4 digits that sum to 22, probably, right? 7, it's weird thinking of 7 as the maximum number and not counting down from 9. 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 5 is 18, plus 4, which I would need to include, would be 22. So this could go 4, and then 5, 6, and 7 here, and this could be 22. If this were an 11, I mean, I could also get 4 cells to be 11, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 is 10. So, ooh, if I'm using a 4, I can't get 4 cells to be 11 because 4 cells to be 11 is 1, 2, 3, 5. So if this is 11, this is a 3. If this is a 22, this is a 4. If this is a 3 and I need to get 11, these 2 cells need to sum to 8, which doesn't seem bad. 1 and 7, 2 and 6. That would be fine. All right, so this is either a 3 or a 4. And T's are either 1s or 2s. That's good here. We also have region building. I do want to shade for that real quick. I know that at least these cells will be part of this region. Okay. And then this, if this is a 3, this would be different. So I need to go somewhere else. But that's okay. What else do I know? T's are 1s or 2s. These are all 1s or 3s or 4s. This TH is interesting because I know it's a 2-digit number. It's a 10 at the smallest. What? This could be 28. I could use the whole column. Okay. Other overlaps. Other overlaps. Well, I probably don't want this to be pink, right? If this were to be pink, then I would need all of this to be pink for the region to work. And that gets interesting. Okay, wait, yeah. I need to be really careful with what I put here. If this were to be pink, if this were to be the same region as this would have to all be pink, and that region is then bigger than 7, which would be bad. So if this is pink, that would be fine, but this would have to be a different color. Basically, this is not pink. So let's make this, yeah, oh, what if this is pink, though? I think that's an option. What if this is a 1 and this is a 1? That might be an option. These can't both be pink. They could both be yellow. They could be 1 pink and 1 yellow, 1 pink and 1 yellow. They can't both be pink. Okay, well, if this is any bigger than 2, or if this is 3 or anything bigger than that, it's going to be part of pink. So I need to think about that also. I think this has to be a 1 or a 2. If this is anything bigger, then I run into pink, and that's what causes an issue. So this needs to be a 1 or a 2. If it's a 1, then Y is a 1. I'm not using a Y anywhere else. If it's a 2, then these are both not pink, and I would have some options for what Y could be. Okay. All right. Thinking about digits not repeating in regions also. I don't know if I can do anything with that right now. Okay, what else do I know? Ooh, this is also a 2-digit number and it doesn't start with a T. So H needs to also be a 1 or a 2. T is 1 or 2 and H is 1 or 2. So T and H are 1 and 2. So this is either 12 or 21. Okay, that's helpful. T and H are both 1 and 2. This is either 12 or 21. I said 10 at the lowest, but I can't actually put a 0 here because 0 can't be a leading digit, it says. 12 or 21. 28 is the whole column. 21. 28 is the whole column. I know this is a 1, 3, 4 at the top. This could be 3, 4, and I could use all of these and get 21. That would be an option. If this was 12, if this is my 1, 3, 4 for the column, these need to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't see a way of getting 12 here. Oh, 7 and 5, but that would have to have a 2 in there. If this is a 2, then these two are the same region. And it would be 2, 7 at the biggest. So this can't be a 2 because I need this to be a 5-digit number, a 2-digit number. So this is at least a 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is all going to be the same region. I don't want it to be pink. Let's make this yellow. I'm at least going this far. So I think if I know this has to be 12 or 21, there's no way this can be 12. I think I have to go for 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means I'm going to need 7 outside. If the whole column sums to 28, I need 7 outside for this to be 21, which means this will have to be 3 and 4. There's no way I can get 7 in one cell. This will have to be a 1, and this will be everything else. This will definitely be a 5 because these are the cells I'm using. These are going to be not 5. It's going to be 2, 6, 7. If this is a 1, we can say this is a 2. So these are going to be the same color. Not pink, though. Let's make this blue. It also means that this is not yellow. So this, let's make it green. What else do I know now? This is a 3, 4 for the row. This is a 2. So this plus something is Y. That's okay. I know now that TH is 21. So this needs to be 22. Meaning this needed to be 4 cells, and it needed to go 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe. 6 and 7 is 13, plus 5 is 18, plus 4 is 22. Now for the region building rule, I know that this must be a different color. It might be blue, but this is not pink. It could also be yellow. I could probably think about like how many cells are here. And if I don't go any farther to the left, like how many regions I would need, but this is not pink. It needs to be something different. I'm just going to put a little X right here to say pink doesn't go farther that way. Okay, now, what else do I know? This is a 4, 5, 6, 7. These columns are nice. So I know that this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, actually. That's fine. This is a 1 something. It's not 12, it's not 11, it's a 1 something. This is a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is somewhere between 5 and 9, but I'm not using Y's anywhere else, so that's okay. These need to be either pink or blue. I can't get anything else in here. They can't all be pink. I'm thinking of 2x2 rules, but that's not in this puzzle, is it? I don't think there's anything against having a 2x2 region of the same color. But still, just because I can only have 7 pink total, this can't all be pink. So something in here will have to be blue. It could all be blue. That would be fine. I could do blue like this or something. Okay. Well, whatever total this is, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. A is also a sum on its own. Knowing 1, 3, 4 is really good. What else can I do with this? Oh, this is a 4, so this is a 3. There's that. There's that. But I don't have a total on here, or I don't have an X sum anywhere here. This can't be a 3 or a 4. I don't want it to be 1 because it needs to be a 2-digit number. If it was a 2, 2 plus any of the digits that I have available, 1 through 7, will get me to a 2-digit number. So this needs to be a 5, 6, 7. 13 at least. That's okay. I have 5, 6, 7. I have. This won't be pink because I've already used all the 5, 6, 7 for pink. That's helpful, actually. Yellow still needs a 3 and a 4. Those are good things to think about also. I could go like this way and get like 3, 4. That could happen. Blue, I almost called this Y. Blue needs everything that's not a 2. I still need a 1, 2, 3 for this. Well, if I need to get a 2 somewhere, I can't go this way. I can't go all the way over here, but one of these could be a 2, or this could be a 2. I think it's good to think about, but not yet, maybe. I could take this and make this pink. But then I can't go further this way. I know that pink doesn't go over here. Pink could go to here. And then I would need 2 more in here. Or I could not go this way and just take 3 in here. We'll come back to that thought. This is somewhere between 13 and 19. Do I know anything about C yet? No, it's not a 1 or a 2. Do I know anything about K yet? It's not a 1 or a 2. So it's at least 3, but it's not bigger than 9. I think maximums with these 1-digit numbers might be good to think about. They can only go up to 9, and really these are 3 different numbers. So 7, 8, 9 is really the maximum. C and A being across from each other. I didn't think about that. That might be good. They're 2 1-digit numbers. They can't sum to 28, so I'm not using the whole column. So this column needs to be 3 different regions. Because C will be a region and then a different color, and A will be a different region and then a different color. The color in the middle could be shared, but the top and the bottom of the column and the middle are at least 3 different colors. There's no way I could have A be a color and then like skip around and have C be a different color. That's too many digits. So what's the middle section gonna sum to? If C plus A is 9 plus 8 at the biggest, that's 17. So the middle section would need to sum to 11. It could be like a 5 and a 6 and be 2 cells. It could be more than 2 cells. But I also need to think about the number of cells, because this would be a 1 and a 2. These cells would be a 1 and a 2 at a minimum, meaning 11 and 4 cells max. That's fine, because that'd be 1, 2, 3, 5. That's fine. I don't need to think about that. Okay. Okay. Well, kind of like what I did over here, I might be able to say that I don't want this to be... If this were to be 4, now I'm running into yellow. That's good to think about, and that would be bad. So I need this to be smaller than a 4. This needs to be a 1, 2, 3. That's good. 1 is not an option because this would make K 1, and I know that H and T are 1. Actually, I know specifically that H is 1. If K was 2, or sorry, if this was a 2, then my K sum would be more reasonable. If this is 3, that's also an option. This would be at least 6, but that's okay. Now, though, I'm at least going here. And it's not yellow, it's not pink, it's not blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It could be green. I'm going to shade it gray for now. A going this way. If this was the same region, this could all work. This could all work. I know that this won't be a 1, but I could go bigger than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could go up to 4. I can't go to 5. If I went up 5 cells, well, this can't be a 5 anyways, but if I went up at least 5 cells, then this is all the same region, and I don't have any way of getting here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can't be a 5 because that's too long. A 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, possible. I don't want this to be a 1 because that would make A a 1 and that would be broken. So I am at least going this far. It could be part of gray. It might be something different. But this is a 2, 3, 4. If it's something different, then that's fine. I just do this and this is a 2 and that's okay. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4. I'm getting somewhere here. Okay. What else do I know? What else can I do? I don't know what Y is. Y is not 3. It's somewhere between 4 and 9. Okay. Now, do I want to look at C and A again, maybe? This is a 2 or a 3. This could go 2, 1. And this could be a 3. Okay, we'll come back to that. A and C now, maybe. All of the digits this could be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C is a 3 and a 4. It can't be a 1 because I know that C is not 1. 5, 6, and 7. If this was a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would also include this, and this would be broken. If I went 6 or if I went 7, then this is going to be broken because I can't have overlapping regions here. So I think this needs to be a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I went this far, then it would be included in gray. This would be a different color, so this could be 2. But this all being gray would mean that this is broken. These cells over here, I don't have anything to connect it to. So I don't want to go that far. This needs to be a 2. Meaning this is not a 2. This is going to be at least a 3 or a 4, meaning it's part of gray. Let's, now that I know, let's make this red. If this is 2, these two are the same color. They could be green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're not going to be yellow. They could be green. I'm more sure about these two being together. And I don't know how to expand that, aside from yellow does not go farther this way. So green does not go farther this way, but these two are definitely included. This cell is different than this cell. That's fun. Because if they were the same number, then Y and C would be the same number, and that's broken. I don't want to do that. Okay. Well, now that these are in the same region, I know they're going to be different numbers. I can't have 2 3s in the same region. That's also something to think about. If this is 2, then these would also be all different numbers. If I have red in the corner here, I know that this needs to be red also, so I can only go one more cell in any direction. So if this was a 3 and I go this far, then I can't use a 3 again in the region. So this being a 3 would make this a 4. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is too many cells. So let's make this a 2. This could be a 3 or a 4. I could go 4 in this direction, but this would, like, I could go this way. Not but like I could go somewhere else this way. Don't know about this one yet. If this is a 2, then this is not a 2. This is not a 2. These are all different numbers. That's probably fine. Probably fine. What else can I do with this? This is a 2. I have 1, 3 here and 1, 3, 4. One of these is a 2. One of these is a 2. That's okay. 3 or 4? Well, I know that this is not red. Could it be yellow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regions so far. What else does this tell me? This still needs to be a 1-digit number, and 4 takes me to a 2-digit number. That would have been quite an easy deduction to make earlier, I think. I'm pretty sure I said 4 would be fine. But 1, 2, 3, 4 takes you to 10, which is a 2-digit number. So this has to be 3. Oops. This is not a 3. Now I'm not going this way and I'm not going this way. So my extra digit for red needs to be in one of these directions. I'm going to put little X's here also. I'm not going that way. So these don't have to be the same color, but this is not green and this is not red. What else do I know? In order to be a single digit number here, I can't make this 1, 2, but I could do 1, 4. Let's see. 1, 4, and 3 takes it to 8. Or 1, 5, and 3 takes it to 9. But this is definitely a 1, for sure. And then either 4 or 5. Okay. Lots of options here. This can't be a 1, it can't be a 2, it can't be a 3. It can't be a 4, so this is going to be a 5, 6, 7. All right, what else do I want to think about? Chaos construction. 1, 4, 5 is kind of interesting here. This is a 6, 7. I need to go somewhere. I don't know anything about this column, so I'm not, I mean, like, I can't have a 5 here. I was looking if I had something up here that I knew for sure, then I would know I need to go this direction in order to get that extra number or something, but not yet. Can't use that kind of logic yet. I could still have pink go this way. I'm not against it, but pink can't go to here. This is either an 8 or a 9, so this is either 18 or 19. I could look at that. 18 or 19 would mean the rest of the column is either 10 or 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least. This could be green. If this is green, what is 4 a part of? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would all be the same region. Pink could take 3, but 4 can't go with anything. So I don't want this all to be green, actually. It can't be yellow, it can't be red, it can't be pink. I might want this to be a new color. These are all at least the same region. I could go, I don't want to do 7. I don't want to do 7. That would mean that this was 28. I forgot to take that out when I figured out H was a 1. If it was 6, this would be 21 at a minimum, and that's too big. So this does need to be a 5 now, since I know that H is a 1. This is either 18 or 19. These are going to be not orange. One of them could be red. That's also only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be red. This could be yellow. It's either red or yellow. These are both either red or yellow now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the last of red, so red's not going to go up here. This is going to be a new color. Red also doesn't expand this way now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for one of these. So I need one more yellow. It's going to be one of these. One of these is going to be yellow. Okay. The yellow digit can't be 1, 5, 2, 6, or 7. It would need to be a 3 or a 4. Okay. I actually don't know if I can do more with that right now. These 5 digits either sum to 18 or 19. This is a 5, so this needs to be 13 or 14. This is either 10 or 9. 10 would be like 3 and 7, 4 and 6. 9, 2 and 7, 3 and 6, 4 and 5. I have options. Ooh, what else could I do? Okay, I need green to go somewhere, and this can't be green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the only place green can go. So orange will need to take this cell. Now green is done. I can get some nice outlines going. Red's not going to go this way. Orange is not going to go this way. One of these is red. One of these is yellow. Whoa, I forgot I turned off the borders on a previous puzzle. I went center and edge, please. This is a region. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more in here. Okay. That's a break in a region. That's a break in a region. That's a break. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Red is done. Yellow needs one more from here. It won't be the 1. It won't be the 2. It's going to be the 3 that I get from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, whichever one I take, I need. It's going to be a 1, 2, or 3. I can't use a 1 or 2 in the region, so whichever one is the 3 here is going to be yellow. So from here, I need to take a 4 from yellow. One of these is a 4, it's yellow. Meaning I won't be taking a red 4 here. Red 4 or 5 won't be here, so the other red 4 or 5 would have to go here somewhere. That's okay, I'm fine with that. I know the digits in here now, and I can figure out which ones sum to 5 maybe. Oh no, I don't. I still need one more, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I still need a 3 or a 4 here. Well, now I know that these two cells need to be either pink or orange. Nothing else can get here. I can't take pink 4, so I need to take a pink 3, and the orange is going to be the 4. Nice. Now I need a 1 and a 2 in pink. All right. I can't take 2 from here, so I'm gonna have to take a 2 from this column. So there won't be a 2 down here. That's probably fine. Oh, I can't take 2 here either. One of these is gonna be a 2. And then for a 1, I could go like 2, 1 or something. Well, no, that would break this. I'll come back to that. I don't think I totally know that one yet. But now I know what these are. They're not a 4 and a 5. So I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 still. Some combination here will be 18 or 19. If the whole region is 28, then I also need these two to be 9 or 10. So this could be 4, 6. This can't be a 5. So this is definitely a 6, meaning this needs to sum to 18. So I need this to be 8, meaning 1, 3, and 4. Look at that. This order doesn't matter aside from taking out the digits that these see. I don't think I can say anything about the order though. It also means that this is going to be a 4, 6, meaning the 4 is yellow and the red is 6. So this is a 1, 4. This is a red 6. This needs to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. This can't be a 5, so this is a 7 and this is a 5. Perfect. This is a 1, 3, 4. Look at that. This can't be a 3. Or a 1. It's a 7. This is a 6. This is not a 6. This is not a 6. 1, 3, 4. This looks like a 5 then. 6. That's okay. This is a 7, so these are not 7. So this is a 3. This is not a 3, and this is not a 3. 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. This can't be a 6 anymore. This is going to be a 5, 7 for the column. This needs to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can't be a 1, 3, or 6, so it's a 4. This is not a 4. This is not a 4 or a 3. 1 and 6 looks fine. 1, 3, 6 looks fine there. 1, 3, 4, 6 looks fine there. This can't be a 4, actually. 1, 3, 6. 1, 2, 2, 7. Getting interesting. Pink, I still need a 1 and a 2. They can't both be here because this would be broken. That's fine. What else can I do? I placed a 7 and a 5 and a 2 down here. This is a 5. How many different regions do I have? Red, orange, yellow, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still need another region. If pink didn't go up here, blue could, I guess. I'm not against that. Ooh, I know that A is 8, which means that K won't be 8. K is either 3 or 6. C is either 7 or 9. Okay, T is 2. C is either 8 or 9. H is 1. A is 8. This can't be a 6. This is a 5, 7. This is a 5, 7. I know that these need to be different numbers. So these will be the same number. Could I do something with this? 7 or 9, 7 or 9. This is going to be something different, so that's fine. 5, 7. I'm stuck. My brain has turned off. What can I do from here? I think thinking about the region building up here is probably good. What I can do in this corner. I do need another color, but all of this is either going to be blue or pink. The other color is going to have to go down here somewhere. Is there anything that can reach this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can only take 2 pink in here. Max. But like I could go this way. I need a 1 and a 2. 2 could go here or here. Does that mean... Ooh, interesting. I need a 2 for pink. I can get all the way to this column, but I can't use a pink 2 over here because I already have this 2. Meaning one of these will have to be a 2. It can't be this one because of Sudoku, so I have a 2 here. I also have a 2 here for orange, which means I don't want any other 2s in these 2 rows. This is going to be a 7, and this is going to be a 2. If this is a 7, this is not a 7. This is not a 7, it's a 5, so this is a 6. This is not a 6. I have 1, 3, 1, 2. This is a 5, so this is a 7, so this is a 5, and this is a 7, so this is a 5. Y is 7, C is 9. Okay. Can I get more with that? Okay. This is a 2, so this can't be a 2. This is a 1, 3, so this won't be a 1. This is a 2. These are 1s, so this won't be a 1. One, 2, 1, 2. 4, 6, 1, 4, 1, 3. This is a 3, 4. What's going on here? 1, 3, 4, 6. I know I need a 1 and a 2. Can't be these. Blue. K is either 3 or 6. But I haven't used 3 or 6 anywhere else, I don't think, so that's fine. That doesn't help me tell which one this is. All right. These are 2s. This is a 1, 6, 7. I don't want a 7 pink, so this is going to be a blue 7. Same with 6. The 7 is going to be blue, so I definitely have at least 1 blue in this row. Which means one of these would have to be blue also. This is a 1, 2, 3, 6. This can't be a 2. Okay. What am I missing? Can I do one of these? I don't think, because I don't think I know what K is. Whether it's 3 or 6, because C is 9, H is 1, T is 2, A is 8, Y is 7. I haven't used either one of those yet, so I can't narrow it down that way. 4, 6, what is this? A 1, 4, 6? This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was a lot of digits. And I don't know regions. I need... Oh, wait. I need one more yellow. It's not this one. It's going to be the 3 here. So this is a different region. Let's make this one gray. Whichever one of these is the 3 is going to go with yellow. The other one could be blue. Could be blue. The only 2 I have left is going to be pink, right? I have an orange pink, I have an orange 2, a red 2, a green 2, a yellow 2, a blue 2, and a gray 2. One of these is going to be pink for sure. Where do I get the pink one from? I won't be going here. This could be gray. I feel like I have too many options. Did I miss something with X sums? No, I think I've done all the X sums besides just not knowing what this is. This is a 1, 3, 4. There must be more Sudoku. I need a 4 here. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4. This can't be a 2. It doesn't see anything else. This doesn't see anything else. One of these is definitely a 1. This can't be blue because I already have a blue 5, so this is going to be gray. I need to connect these somehow. If I were to leave a corner, that'd be bad. I can take pink 2 more cells, and blue needs 5, but there's no way I could get down to here and be blue. So these are all going to be gray together. So I have a gray 2 and a gray 5. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think that helped. Oh no! One of these is definitely a 1, so I have a gray 1. So this can't be a 1. I have a 1 here, I have a 1 here. I have a 1 here. I have a 1 here. Okay, one of these is a 2. If I were to go 2, 1 for pink, that's broken. If I were to go 2, 1 for pink, that's broken. If I were to go 2, 1, that's fine. Or if I were to go 2, 1, that's fine. But basically, these are not... There's no way this will be pink. This has to be blue. We could start there. If this was pink, it's because pink goes like this, and then I don't have anything up here. So this is going to be blue. A 1, 3, or 6 blue. Now... I can't get this to be pink either because I would have to go straight across here and then I don't have a 2. So this is going to be blue. Okay. Now I also don't want this to be pink because I'd have to go straight across here and blue would be trapped. So this is going to be gray or blue. Pink. If this is pink, it's a 1 or a 2. If this is pink, it's a 1 or a 2. If this is pink, it's 1. This is either pink or blue. If it's pink, it's 1. If it's blue, it could still be a 6 or a 7. This is either pink or blue. If it's pink, it could be a 2 or a 1. If it's blue, it could still be a 3 or a 6. Am I missing something else? Is there any way blue gets down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no way it gets here. This could be yellow or gray because the 3 needs to go with yellow. The other one could be blue. It could be... It's actually not going to be gray because one of these needs to be a 1. I definitely have a gray 1 already. So if the 3 is yellow, the 1 needs to be blue. It can't be pink. This is going to be yellow blue. Is there any way blue gets here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from what I already have. So this needs to be yellow. This needs to be blue. Wow. Okay, this will be 3. This will be 1. Meaning this also needs to be blue because it needs to get here somewhere. This will also have to be blue. I don't know about this one yet, but this one definitely has to be. So this won't be a 1, it won't be a 2. This is going to be the pink 2. This is a 1, this is a 2. This is not a 1. This is the pink 2. This will have to be the pink 1. Meaning this is not a 1, and it also won't be a 6, it'll be a 7, because this is a 6. This is a 3, this is a 1. This is not a 1 or a 3, it's a 6. Who's this part? I have a 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This needs to be gray. I have a 3, 4. I have a 1 already, so this is not a 1. Also because of this, so this is a 3, 4. What else did I get? This is not a 1, so this is a 1. This is going to be 4, 6. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of these. This can be cut off. This is going to be gray, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, these are the same number. This is a 1, so this is a 4. So this is a 1. If this is a 4, this is a 3. This is a 4, this is a 3. This is a 4, so this is a 6. So this is a 4, and this is a 6. These need to be 4 and 7. This is going to be a 7, and this is going to be a 4. The yellow 4 and the red 6. Outline this so everything looks the same. 4. Very nice. Happy birthday, ChattyKathy. Solution code, I'm going to cover that up. Time 43:12. Look at that. There's a 413 in there. Very cool puzzle. Chaos constructions. Oh man. Also, I think there's a lot of deductions that I could have made a lot quicker, but I just was looking at other stuff. I didn't realize I wasn't looking at the right thing, right? I'm trying, there was one specifically I was thinking about. Oh yeah, I figured out with T and H, I could have figured out the H over here a lot quicker, knowing my options. Oh yeah, it was when I had a 5, 6, 7 here, that's what I was thinking about. I had a 5, 6, 7 here. I knew at one point that this shouldn't have been a 7 or a 6 because that would make this start with a 2. So I could have figured out that this was a 5 a lot quicker, I think. I like the way the colors in this ended up working out too. And the cakes being 413, of course, very nice. I liked the X sums and then the X plus 1th cell being a different region. That was really nice, especially at the beginning, knowing my options for Y and over here with the K and the A, how they're going to run into each other, and I can only go so far because the colors are going to overlap. That was some really cool deductions there. Very nice puzzle, MaizeGator. Let me know how y'all did in the comments.